Hello everyone, today I'm showing another Magic the Gathering Old School combo deck. It's Power Monolith. So first question is, why would you play this deck over the deck? Because this deck looks quite similar, so many cards are neutral. I think that's mostly because you want to have fun, to be honest. Also, this deck ramps more explosively into unfair starts with Mind Twist, Balance, Timetwister, Wheel of Fortune, and Jayemdae Tome plus Counterspell, or Disrupting Scepter plus Power Artifact. So usual good stuff: Power 9, Sword Ring, Wheel of Fortune, Demonic Tutor, Mind Twist, Braingeyser, Recall, Regrowth, Balance, Chaos Orb, one Fellwar Stone, and then we have the cards that make the deck: 4 Power Artifact, 4 Basalt Monolith, and 3 Fireball as your win condition. Braingeyser can win the game as well with infinite mana your opponent is going to deck out. Full playset of Counterspell. A mana base is well established on blue, so I'm not going to use Power Sync. I'm using 4 counterspells and the mana drain. And, well, 1 Disenchant made it to the main deck. 1 copy of the Abyss, which is going to deal with most stuff. And a very important package in this deck is Sylvan Library plus Ivory Tower, 2 copies each. Then 2 Jayemdae Tome, good target for Power Artifact. So your goal is to use Ivory Tower plus Sylvan Library to draw as many cards as possible. Ivory Tower protects you from Mishra's Factory attacks and Blood Moon as well. 1 Disrupting Scepter. So this list doesn't use Transmute Artifact, Rocket Launcher, Mirror Universe, Mishra's Workshop, Book of Ras. I don't feel like I need any of those. If anything, I would consider Bazaar of Baghdad, so I can go through the deck quickly, but it somewhat clashes with Ivory Tower. So the mana base: Library of Alexandria, Strip Mine, 4 City of Brass, and 3 copies of each blue dual land. So this is 61 cards. You may trim something if you want. I don't feel like Basalt Monolith and Power Artifact are mandatory as 4 copies. Next, the sideboard: 3 copies of red and 3 copies of blue Elemental Blast. So more counterspells. 1 copy of Guardian Beast, which is going to protect your artifacts, and it has a nice synergy with Chaos Orb. 1 Moat, which is going to help against creatures, especially Triskelion and Suchi, so robots. Swords to Plowshares and Disenchant are going to help against robots again. Disenchant is going to target Jayemdae Tome and obnoxious stuff like Circle of Protection, Blood Moon, Mana Barbs, Winter Orb, Disrupting Scepter. Swords to Plowshares is also needed against turn 1 Hypnotic Spectre and, well, creatures in general. 1 Circle of Protection red against burn decks, Candlefair, Power Artifact, Mirror Match. Sit in a Bottle is going to hurt, but against Arabian aggro decks, it's okay to make a sacrifice. And finally, another copy of Disrupting Scepter, very good against blue decks, grindy games, card advantage. Channel is another option for your sideboard. Channel Fireball combo is nice with Ivory Tower. And some of the Power Artifact deck builds use creatures in the sideboard, like versions that are more oriented towards white use Serra Angel, possibly Shivan Dragon, and Surrender Efreet is the cheapest big creature. So yeah, there are so many cards that can be used in this deck. Mirror Universe, spot removals. I don't feel like this deck wants to go 1 for 1 Amnesia, Maze of Ith, very tricky. Let me know what you think about this archetype. Thanks for watching and see you soon.